Alright, that puts us live. Wonderful. That's gonna be a fun experiment to see how YouTube is gonna be. Obviously, if I put more effort in it, it should work, right? So, then let's get started. Welcome everyone. This is my new YouTube channel. I'm Fairy Creation and we're gonna have some fun drawing today. I already opened up my program and prepared stuff. I made a sketch on paper, which I will reference all the time I have next to me. And then let's just jump right to it, shall we? First, I need to work out a simple sketch. So, I don't even care if I fill out the whole canvas right now. Right now I just want to get the idea on paper. It's a sketch anyway. It's maybe a bit different. Yeah, better. Alright, so let's start with the view. I want it to look in this direction slightly, while mostly facing. Okay, maybe that's not a good pen to draw a sketch in. Like a slightly tilted front view to make her look to the direction of my content later. I'm fully set on the style. I want to go kind of chibi-ish, so maybe a little bit less chibi than usual. But yeah. Cute. Yeah, I definitely want to try out this whole PNG-Tuber thing. I don't have money to get a model rigged. I saw how you can make a 2D model for VTubing, which is super cool if you ask me. But I don't want to get the effort in trying to get it rigged, so I probably would just make the assets and then later let someone rig it. And as soon as I have some money saved, this end of the year is always expensive, Christmas and such. Yeah. Then I probably will make my little PNG-Tube, which I will do today, of real 2D model that moves even more realistically. That should be fun. Anyway, so I'll just get the basic idea where her body parts are in, face parts I mean. I also want to try creating more than just livestream content here this time, since I already have the opportunity. And yeah, starting with shorts, probably mostly from clips of my stream, and then we will see where we go. Want to utilize this platform as much as we can. Maybe give her a hairline, basic one. Ear. Here we go. I'm just sketching out a bit how the structure of the head will be, so I have better understanding how one thinks to later lay out. Maybe make the head a bit smaller. I don't know. Let's start with the body. I was thinking about like half the body, like the end of a tummy, you could say. That seems what most people do. Could draw her fully out, but I don't think I need to right now. I have, like I said, a little concept sketch to show how I want it to look like, but this is just for implementing into a program. So we don't need to go into that much of a detail. That's already enough. So, let's continue the front line of the body, so I can better plan where I put her boobs. She's a female after all. I saw someone making like these tear shapey things. Maybe we just use the reference right now. How the physic would most likely look like. I said it's just a rough sketch, so it looks like she wears clothes, which is probably nicer for YouTube. Not that this will be anything of the final version of it looks. It's just easier to construct the basic body and then think about clothing. You then understand better how the whole body under it is. So I need a simple pose in the hands. I do want to make different version, one where she draws, one where she has a controller. I won't play many games here, but if I'm really hyped about a game, I really want to play it too. So, like Pokemon, which will be the focus of our mainstream right now, getting everything ready for Pokemon in 2 weeks. So we start with the PNG-Tuber in general, then we make an overlay, and then hopefully we are done. It's Pokemon time. If not, I will work off stream, or if we're done too early, I will just do other stuff. I have tons of projects that I have lined up we can work on. So yeah. I have wanted to give her some really nice floaty arms, so it'll be nice to show that. Maybe like a happy pose, you know, like this. Giving this as her tummy and that's her hand. Might do that. Now I should probably prepare the pose a bit more. I was jumping between projects and being tired from work, to be honest. So how do I make her hand? Like this will be stupid. This will be like raving constantly, which is also stupid. Don't get me wrong. Maybe I just leave her hands down. I want it simple. Like I said, I can make different poses for her after that. This is where arm ends, this is where the other arm starts. The other one is not visible much. There we go. Maybe put the arm a bit closer. Yep. Okay. I just told you not to select anything. Thank you. I might make her arm still a bit. So she has this on the one side there and the other is going a bit more away. No, that looks stupid. I guess I just leave it simple. We can still adjust the arms later, I guess. I mean, I kept her outfit simple so I can redraw it easily. So, no problem, right? Next, you have a base. I like to work with different opacities, so I can draw as much as I want, and then when I go over it, I can draw much more visible. Next, we will make the same thing over, just so we use a reference and tweak it. Start by doing the face. Like the idea of big round eyes. They're cute. Just like my character. So right now our focus is to construct the outside. We just did the base and now we construct everything above that. Well, like the eyebrows, eyelids, as you right now see. That's under the line. Better. So, yeah, simple eyebrows. I should be experimenting a lot with my little fairy designs. I want it more like that. I like to make just this indication of the nose here. And no. Maybe I need to space the eyes a bit more. Or maybe go a bit closer. Yeah, it looks better. Now adjusting things how they seem weird along the way. And now it looks weird. Second eye needs to be a bit more closer to the end. Actually looks just weirdly way up. I think it's because this thing isn't as down as the other. Yeah, bringing it down to the bottom line really helps. There we go. We adjusted the hat, by the way. We also need to adjust the hat size. So make the roundness a bit smaller. Should still belong further than the ear. I'm not sure how much we will save the ear. I like to give my fairies pointy ears. For obvious reasons. There we go. Yeah. For design in general, I decided to keep things simple. I wanted to keep it a bit like how I like my hair in general and stuff. Like, mix of things I would wear and look like, and going overboard. Because if I wanted to put myself there, I could use a face cam, let's be honest. Which I don't. No offense, but I think you will be much more happier having a little avatar than me. It's less personal, I know. But it's much more pretty. Does it mean I have a low self-esteem? Yes, exactly. Do I care? No. Because I get to have a pretty fairy, which, by the way, I think suits my channel more. Too. I mean, you can call it justification, but an artist who doesn't use a VTube model or a PNG model, is he really a good artist? Like, you already have the skills to make it, so why not make it? You know, other people who start don't even have the skills and need to hire people. But you can just do it. You will look so much cuter than anything you get probably done in human life, because you can be anything. You can be a talking horse if you want. Oh well, mistakes were made at work. I'm just so glad I have free this weekend. That's the reason why I stream right now. I want to stream only on my free days, so I don't put too much pressure on myself. It's a bit too strong. The line should just be indications how the hair goes. I think I want this to actually go more down. I love this idea of having this hair go there, but yeah. I find this so cute. And this little curl just in your cheek. Maybe a bit more down. I'm thinking about making this look like it's been tucked behind her ear maybe. But no. Yeah. I need like wavy hair. I have actually very wavy hair. Like, it's not curly, but if I don't take immediately brush it after showering, it gets really curly and has like a natural little curl, which I find beautiful. Others use irons for that, and I just have it naturally. Why would I make sure my hair is straight if I can have a nice little bush? Right? This is maybe a bit too extending. Looks weird if the bum gets too big. So. Oh, little leg in the program. So we make here obviously the same as there, but it's not in the same area, so we have a piece it. And then comes this curly part. I have to think about how it lies on the body right now. That's next step. I was deciding to make my hair tuck up the hair. I know. I love the idea of just putting in a cute ribbon in the hair. I think with fairies it's so cute because you can make a ribbon that looks like wings. And who doesn't want to have wings in their hair? Let's be honest. It's much more voluminous than I could ever pull off, but it's cute. Like getting the hair to be sticking up like that. It's not too uncommon for people to draw it like that, but yeah. And so I figured it would be nice to have the hair fitting out, so it will be probably like this. Very much volume. I don't see any of the other part, but it's good to plan. How it will flow. To make it flow. Go! And that part is done. Now we have an actual head. Still not happy with this eye, but we will work about that next round. Next we make that. I make the neck a bit smaller because now it doesn't look so weird if it's super small. Should that be the reason? No, but it is. Let's give her a little choker. Simple. She my wings on this choker too in the back, which is super cute, but not this time. I think I overdid it a bit. So we won't. Next is the top. I decided to keep it simple. No need for extra revealing part or something. No. This design looks very childish anyway, so let's keep it cute. Now we go for the dress. I decided it would look cute to make it, you know, this leaf-like pattern where you have multiple layers, just over sectioning like this. It's often also seen for skirts. And yeah, that's around what I'm going for. Just obviously that they're more intersecting until they reach the bottom. But I found it really cute. So, also it has a fairy vibe, obviously. Did that with my art fairy skirt too, the other time I drew her. I could also make her like hold her dress. But no. Now for the arms, I figured I'd make them like kind of their own piece. Get a similar vibe as the top, just like only the outside part. No, I don't want to make it that much at the edge, otherwise it won't be visible. So, now for the second arm we do the same. So, anything I forgot so far? No. Looks good. Now comes the final, most important touch if you make a fairy or sea, the wings. I want to keep them completely simple. Like I worked in the whole fairy university and made different wings. But this one in particular should be simple. Because she is not knowing right now what she got. The whole idea is with going with find your own purpose and such. But she didn't have yet. Just like me. Know where I want to go, that's why I have multiple fairies with different directions. But I'm still at the edge of everything, you know. Nothing figured out yet. Which is okay. Because, well, before you figured out what you have, you can do everything. You can do so after that, but well, it's different. Maybe make them a bit smaller. Want them to have this same whoosh as this one, because that's cute. So there we go. My idea is to make a simple gradient for the wings. They will be transparent anyway. I don't know how much it works with the transparency with the software, so I might need to make a second layer where I put the wings also beneath everything, but that's a future Nikki fairy problem. It's been a while since I talked about myself as fairy. So, obviously a fairy has two wings, so we draw the same on the other side. I'm still debating if I want to put it like this or like that or like that. But I think I try to make a oval shape for the second wing. In this case, and just see what's working. Yeah, it looks good. Now I can add the curve. You don't see much of it anyway. Yeah, I think this is actually all you see. Let's get the lines a bit away that I don't need anymore. And wonderful. So I would say the wings are in front, behind the hair, so that between hair and body, that makes the most sense. Like the back hair, obviously, not the front hair. But yeah. Doop. The bit of hair will be there, so this area is hair. There. Now that we have a basic sketch, we can see if there's any missing lines. Nope. I'll jump right to the whole thing. I will draw the entire thing without the face, so I can manipulate the face later. Like open mouth, closed mouth, Blinking, not blinking. That's the standard things you can do in the program that I chose to try out. Because it seemed the most reliable for what I want to have. Because I want it somewhat animated at least. Especially since I cannot edit it later. That's the power of YouTube. I love how some people have like this avatar and in YouTube videos they can then edit it as they need. Which is super cool. But for live stream it's obviously not possible. So that's why we go with a simple version. First we choose black because that's a good nice solid color. Second we need to make sure our brush is in with what we need. I'm really enjoying this brush for liner. 100% opacity. I keep on turning the opacity sometimes down, so I always check for that now. It's such a drag if you have to fix out all those transparencies afterwards that you didn't account it for. Now comes the whole draw, erase, draw, get back part. Now I should abuse the fact that I'm on the next line and just make it a strain. Now it looks crooked. There we go. Yeah, I need to get my eraser a bit smaller to get the edges right. Okay, now it's a bit too small. It should be about good. The eraser's usually kind of a bit more forgiving with pressure, I feel. I don't know why. But oh well. Probably because I didn't try to make a straight line with it. Yeah, I think giving it some thrill too will make it look a bit more consistent with the rest of the hair. So, let me reposition so I can get this down. Some will probably turn the canvas. I am too stupid to figure out how to do it effectively. So yeah, I like to reposition my artwork. Even just a little bit. We go. I don't know, I want this to be a bit more into this. Yeah, nice. I think for this it's really okay to section out sometimes your hair. There you go. No. Okay, now I need to get wavy. That's why I wanted to tuck it behind the ear, I think. So I need this to be a bit more conclusive. It looks a bit fast standing out. Only a bit less standing up. There we go. Now we have the hair. It's really... That was a bit too much. It's filling right up there. Maybe a bit too much again. That's actually not bad. Yeah. Yeah. Give my PC a moment to load. Sometimes it gets a bit rubbish. Sometimes wonder if I should upgrade it just for my driving programs. For them to be less buffery sometimes. I mean, I have a good PC. Not outstanding, but it's good. So, now we work on our hair here. Nope. Right now, if there's a real PNG icon, will be a lot of work. I can already tell. Well, it's a future me problem. Go. So, as this lovely comes together, let's see, give me a moment. Let me drink a bit. Hydration is important. So, things a bit spiced up, I thought about topics I could talk about. Things that interest me and all that. I'm more happy than hear your opinion, your experience, your thoughts on everything. Obviously, if you have. Otherwise, I will just rabble on. Hope it's somewhat interesting for you. My noob opinions and stuff. And maybe you heard something new. Never know. Learn something new every day. Yeah. That's a good motto. I should sometimes live more by. Anyway, so since this is my official first stream / video on YouTube as Fairy Creation, when I was still going by the hand of Rock Fairy Arts, I did a few videos, but I never managed to fully pull things through. And yeah, I made a new channel since I have new names since then to fully make it. Also, ever since I made a channel, it took my icon for everything on Google. So I made a new Google account with my Fairy Creation website email address. And yeah, so I've been streaming a bit on Twitch, not really consistency, which I always try to fix and then I don't do it. So let's hope this is one of my first routines I can get to stick to here today, right now, to finally get out of that conundrum. Yeah. I was actually thinking about streaming on Twitch again, and then I suddenly got all this stuff recommended on YouTube because I always try to figure out how to improve my streaming when I start again. Yeah, I heard a lot about how YouTube is actually pushing for it. It's still a lot of video based, and so a lot of the videos I watch were more for people that make upload pre-recorded videos. It's not that easy to find that much tips on live streaming, so maybe I can do that at some point after I did some experience on live streaming for you. But yeah, I just wanted to find a way on getting this here work, even though I don't really know how to perfectly advertise my stream. I know that YouTube Shorts will perfectly work with this, but right now I'm happy that I could figure out what to put on my thumbnail. I don't even have a character to put there yet, because I'm drawing it today. Probably work with the same thing I had, so I made a really simple one. I used Canva for that. Usually I try to make everything myself, but I was like, yeah, screw it. Let's use Canva. And this is how I prepare. Watching bunch of videos, making up my mind, being excited to try new things, and hopefully sticking to them. Anyway, the thing is, Twitch seems to really not support people growing right now. And as a small person, I never really had success the bit I did. Like for a longer while, I was fairly consistent. The only followers I got were people from communities, but those were hollow follows that will never stick. Most of them. I made some friends along the way, and I'm so glad for everything I saw, but I just became more of a viewer than a streamer for Twitch. Which is good. Like, I even got moderator in a few chats, and I love being active around them. Like one friend I made I would invite to my wedding, probably, if I ever get to that point. But yeah, I just enjoy the idea of YouTube pushing to focus it, give people a live tab and one for shorts, so stuff's not that messy. I never even thought I would have the issue thinking about it could be messy, having everything in one feed of videos, but apparently that is not too stupid. Also, I do want to focus at some point on making videos in general, so about art and other tips I could help people with, you know. I like the idea of helping people. So the fact of being able to make tutorials and all that stuff at some point was appealing. Which is also a reason why I thought, why not start on YouTube generally then? It's not like I lose anything. Don't have anyone I can disappoint because I'm still way too new to streaming. At least 2 or 3 people that would come to my stream might probably even will come here. I don't know, maybe I go back to Twitch streaming, or I stream games on Twitch, but I don't play that much anymore. It was also a reason why I stopped, because I didn't have content. I was exhausted from doing art. I was not playing games. Literally, I just sat there and consumed videos, which I hated myself for too, so yeah. And then the projects I did do, I was so unsure how to do them because I was doing a lot of break and, well, reference seeking, so I wasn't really fit for streaming. I would just sit there and search for things, and I don't know. I was doing a course on design. That's why I been rather complicated, because when you learn something new you need to look at much more reference, and I thought it might bore people with that too. Anyway, like I said, think YouTube is a nice place to start. I don't spam people with ads. I can just put ads off if I want. Even right now I won't have ads anyway. And it's something really annoyed me recently. How much ads you get. Like, geez, I just want to watch this video. I never minded the ad in front before you join the stream, but getting forced ads on your stream while you play is the worst thing you can do to a streamer, if you ask me. You can have an epic moment and it's gone. It's gone, nobody saw it. Because it's short-term content, and because it's live content that gets an ad over it. In YouTube, at least, if you get ads, it stops the video. Not the stream, but the video. I obviously have an ad blocker. But still. I never understood why they had to make it this. Okay, this is where the one arm ends, then the other arm should probably end around here. But I don't want to go this long. Yeah, that's best. So yeah, that's what really annoyed me most, seeing all the ads flashing up on Twitch. It's nice that you can have all your emotes earlier. As an artist, I love drawing emotes and putting them on my stream. Except the one who doesn't have that much as she could have. But what's the point, really? That's really what I hate about Twitch right now. Which why I was like, you know, you could just start streaming somewhere else that doesn't have this stupidity, and it wouldn't matter because it wouldn't change your view rate. It wouldn't change how you grow because you're at this fucking, don't say bad words, you're at the start. I'm at the hacking start of everything. So why not start with something I feel more resonant with? Which in this case is YouTube. Yeah. So I will try my best to make good streams, try to find options to make clips for YouTube Shorts, as that's such a recommended feature nowadays, and we will see how I will do it. If I don't do well, I might just have to find something new again. Or switch to making videos. Maybe that's a new way I can improve, you know? I'm not saying I should just give up. That's never the good choice. But it's not wrong to focus on videos. I myself watch more videos than streams, even because I can just enjoy them more. I have a few streamers I start watching because of videos. I watch their videos more than streams. I like it more because when I watch the stream, I'm like, okay, now they're dead. Pass forward. Oh, doesn't work. It's a stream. I'm someone who became very, very passive and enjoying content. So I love the active chat by streams. That's the reason what I love about streaming the most. Being able to chat with people while watching and doing it myself. But yeah, watching videos is sometimes just more convenient because you can do it next to whatever you do and you don't miss anything. You can just go back and your attention didn't manage to keep track. Because my attention is sometimes very terrible. And I'm working on that. Really do. Very slowly. But I do. But yeah. Everything is on pace. It was my little main extra I wanted to say about why this is my first stream on YouTube. Because I think YouTube has potential. I'm not sure yet how I will manage to get it growing. I do believe I need to focus on making more video content, and it will be a lot of work to actually grow here and do it with a good consistency because, like I said, watching videos is more convenient, especially on YouTube. And I will see how I will manage to do that. Because I'm still new to editing and everything. I know I said I made some videos back in the days, but those were speed paints. I sped them up one by one, made drawings in one session or made breaks in between and tried to hope that they don't look weird. And that's it. My only experience is speed paints, and I think that's not the way I want to grow with only making speed paints. And now streaming art isn't really different, but at least I can talk about topics, you know? Maybe help someone. Show people stuff, talk about that, share interest, and just put some more life into the drawing process. Anyway, I'll try my best, okay, to make this somewhat work because I really, really want. It has many benefits for me and for you, I hopefully. And yeah, I want this to make the best version of me being able to help you. I can't lie, I have registered business earlier than I wanted. We have bought a project failed that I wanted to do. Okay, I say too much okay probably right now. I hear myself saying it every 2 seconds. God damn it. And part of me wanting to make a business is trying to find a way to help people. Not just offering my design services, but also trying to give people back what I struggle with. The more I watch content about how to become my better self, how to better grow things, I just am passionate about it. I'm terrible in being passionate about stuff, but I am. And that's something I want to share. Give my own little bit of advice to it, you know, because everyone has his own journey, so no one gives you the same advice, and if they give you the same standard advice, then they wouldn't be worth watching. Let's be honest. So I just want to make my own experience that I can share and then help people that struggle with similar things than I do. We're at a point where I think I can hopefully help some people, and well, make friends also along the way. I really enjoyed so far the streaming community I met through streaming on Twitch, and I do hope that I won't be disappointed with anything with YouTube, and I'm pretty sure I won't, because I've been a passive viewer in many stream videos and channels, so trying to be a bit more active will probably be a lot of fun. I mean, I do try to right now excel in many areas. Just with today, trying to live stream on Twitch, YouTube, generous YouTube content, making a PNG-Tuber, going for VTubing. That's a lot of different communities already to be into. And so I shall not stop before I haven't reached the final top. But I shall definitely give everything I can. I just think YouTube is a nice way to make free content, free help, free advice content, and learning along the way. It's also another reason why I want to stream, is because I want to work with streamers and general content creators and all that people, influencers, if you want to call them like that. Some maybe already hate the word because it's been so overused. That's how things are. Overused things are annoying. And I want to work with those people, you know, motivated minds that want to create something new. It's funny and exciting. Something I can be excited about myself. And create something. I don't think I fit for the... I wouldn't call it even real world anymore, because it's not just the real world anymore. But the old school stuff, where people just don't know what the anime is completely, and all that stuff, you know? Working with geeks, nerds, weebs, call it as you want, gamers, cartoon enjoyers, all that kind of stuff, quirky people. People that share interest, even in just slight ways, with me. The idea of working with them, helping their dreams maybe come true at some point. That's what really sparked joy in me. Which is also something streaming showed me. Funnily enough, because I didn't start streaming because of that. But I'm started connecting with people more generally, and I found people that needed stuff I can do. It's the reason why I did the design course, so I can be more helpful with stuff outside of art. I want to be a good designer because the art is something that is beautiful, you can look at, and generally to convey emotion. But design is to inform people, to deliver messages. It's a little bit less beautiful in art. So I want to combine both. I want to use design to really convey a message and hook people up, and also art. People can look at it and be like, it's beautiful, and it's also useful. VTubing and PNG-Tubing, perfect example. It's an art piece, and I love drawing characters. It's the type of art I always like to do most. And people can use that in their streams. It's useful. It's beautiful and useful. Meanwhile, I want to be able to stream with also beautiful graphics around it. overlays, banners, templates, and all that. So that's one of the main reasons I stream, to understand the people behind it, find inspiration to do stuff. I mean, the last overlays I did were all for Pokemon, and I love them. I made an animated starting screen for Pokemon. It's completely not used anymore. I can even show you. I have not my starting screens done as soon. But it's been beautiful and it always will be. Oh, I could convey my emotion towards streaming and all that a bit more like that. So next we do the wings. So yeah, what's your experience with streamers and YouTube? Will be nice to know. Both live stream and this will probably watch my video later, so if you ever decide to watch this, thank you. Thank you so much, and share in the comments, I guess. I'm already excited to read them. Gotta say, I was a bit scared about drawing again. It's always when I make these longer breaks, it makes me wanna not draw at all for a while. Gives me some sort of paralyzation to draw. That's nice, she turns out great. I'm scared about the face though, not gonna lie. Could just make the entire face later and then have it like different emotion, like edit the eyebrows and the nose, but I don't think I will do that. For this one, I'll probably redraw her just at some point. Maybe the eyebrows not, but the nose can stay. The nose isn't important. Don't see the other half of the wing. It will be here. Maybe even put it a bit more in. Just to convey it at the edge of things. There we go. There we have our line art. I will put on the nose. And the rest will be on the second layer. Don't worry, I have it soon. This is nice. Tiny tweaks. That's nice. Yeah, I don't need the down part of the eye. I might just copy paste the eye and then edit it. Oh, 2 more things. There we go. Well, that's a cute eye. Let's do it again. Look. I shouldn't be too different from the other side due to the fact that it's I will need my pen. Mouse for that, I mean. Flip. First get in position. Uncheck that. Make it a script. Now we move this a bit. Oops, wrong button. Yeah, it's unchecked, so we can script it a bit together horizontally. At least it tells me where the eye should be, but I will want to have a little bit lower. And now we do this whole script it again. Bit low. Not really happy how position right now, but I can work with it. I just need to adjust those lines. Need to be more on one side. Okay, that's the step I want to go back. No. Turn a bit, maybe out. Easy double eye 101. It's maybe not the most prettiest version to do it, but it works and I'm not happy with it. Sometimes I need to grid off though to understand if I'm not happy with it or I am. Oh no, keep the body there. Because those needs to be aligned. Now we can just draw over it to fix things too. I like to fix this a bit smaller. Make sure you're on the right layer though when you fix it. There we go. And another thing I need to fix is the inner eye. Sometimes that doesn't look like it should be where it is, especially if it's a little bit tilted. She's just a bit weird looking that way. Mhm. So this is a bit straighter than the other part. This can be rounder. Here we go. Next, this needs eyes. Eyebrows, I mean. You also can merge those down. Only need one layer for the eyes. The other eyebrow is probably fully covered, so I'm gonna make a hint on it, but that's all. There you go. Isn't she cute? On computer, please. Save on computer, please. I hate when App does that. So, let me get that file direction a bit away. Give the whole thing a name. Why would I save it as a PDF? On show this again on my computer. There we go. I have no idea on what size I'm actually in right now. I need to become that big, but yeah. What are those lines? So, I work on our design. Right. Next, we will create something new. Take this. We can take the sketch out actually. We don't need that more. Let's check for anything we forgot. Nope. And yeah. Add the nose still on a normal face, right? Yeah. Might need to redraw a bit. It got a bit bad. For the 3D transform, that's always the risk that things could become less crisp clear if you scale around. So, what I wanted to do though is I will just work smart, not hard. And curate layer via cut. Now we only have that. Can leave those actually just for a place reference and make all closed eyes. It's simple enough that I can do that with hand on both sides. Not to forget, this won't be showing much. Except I have my eyes maybe closed all the time. Smart idea. Drawing with closed eyes. So, the eyebrows will be a bit more down because of that. She looks so happy though. And show on both sides a bit better. That's too much. Need to be careful I don't cover anything of the main hair when I do that. Overlapping areas always need to be treated carefully. Anyway, we did that. Now, what we're gonna do is really similar to what we just did. We take the upper eyes. Create layer, wire cut. Wait. We should start to name stuff. This is the body. This is eyes, open, mouth, closed. Eyes closed, mouth closed. Eyes closed, and you probably already guessed it, mouth open. Now we put this down to 15%. Oh, this is not what I wanted. It, for some reason, didn't made a right copy. It made a layer wire cut. So much down. Eyes closed, mouth closed. Now we try this again. Layer via copy. Oh, shirts. Let's go back. There we go. I don't recommend you to merge layers with different opacities. Those will mess up everything. Now back to cutting. Layer via cut. Now, I could use this as reference instead of the other, but technically, all I need is the mouth. This is also your cue with the half open eyes. I might do that too at some point. But yeah. What we want to do is make the mouth open. So I just give her a simple open mouth. I won't show any teeth, but you don't need teeth to talk, I think. I mean, maybe a bit, but you don't need to show them. And that is the simplest version of how you do it. This is now eyes closed, mouth open. I could practically also read with E closed, mouth, O, and stuff like that, but let's not confuse ourselves right now. We go back to the lasso tool. We take this, create layer via copy, close this. Now we go for this, which we take away from their current opacity level. We take the eyes, layer via copy. We put this above here, put this out, and there we go. Merge down. Eyes open. Mouth closed. We did it. Now we go for coloring. Easy as pie. Give me a moment to check on you my WhatsApp. There's so much going on. I mean, it's not important for me, but yeah. Apparently, friends being interested. So, sorry, showing direct. I play with pen and paper with my friends tonight, so I needed to check if everything is going alright. You know, seeing what updates the DM wrote, or GM, Game Master, Dungeon Master, whatever, one of both. Let's go with DM. And yeah. So, we will need 2 coloring layers for the eyes, 1 for the eyes, 1 for the mouth, 1 for the body. I will go with simple coloring. I was thinking about cell shading, because I don't want things to look a bit too much. You know what I mean? Anyway, we need a clothing layer. We can keep this face. It doesn't really matter. And anyway, before we even can think about shading, let's make the base colors. I always like to make first one set base color. Also, I don't want to go to XF and shading and then make gradients in every color part. I was also thinking giving her a gradient in the hair. I might still do that. My little strands, you know? Beautiful, beautiful strands. Anyway, we won't start with the hair. We start with the skin. We go for a little bit of reddish cheek tone. I like to use a different pen. This is so nice because I like how the edges look, but I prefer a clean line for skin because it gives me more control onto how far I can go. Don't want this skin, maybe a little bit more reddish. No, that's too dark. Yeah, this is a nice skin tone. So, there we go. This is on my list of stuff to talk about. So, let's see. I made a list because, well, A, that's recommended. B, it's good to have something to talk about, as it's more exciting to have someone who has things to say, you know? And I think everyone has things in their life going on that could be interesting to people, you know? I say you know a lot. Why do I always keep having phrases I say so much? I guess it's normal. I should just track that a bit, you know? Ah! I said it again, you see? I just don't want to fall into the idea of saying the same thing every day. You don't do that in letters because it's boring. You know, repetition in text is not recommended, so it should also not be in speech, to make the speech sound more nice listening to, which I obviously should focus on if I want to make good video quality for you. So I should maybe make a little challenge with banned phrases whenever I use them too much. That would be an idea. Anyway, my list of wonderful points I would love to talk to you about and share my opinions about. I start with streaming because that makes sense. Oh, I don't have a viewer super disappointed because I'm at the beginning. I like Twitch direction, yes, check. Twitch YouTube works for streamers and more, yeah, check. On creating more stuff from the get-go. Oh yeah, I already said I want to do also more video content, so that's obviously a reason why I check. Why now and why in general? Well, the reason why I started now is Pokemon, not gonna lie. I streamed the last 2 Pokemon games that came out, and I want to stream the new one too. I'm really excited. Spaghetti for life and all that. So I figured I should start streaming before the big day, so I might have already built up some consistency and momentum. Makes sense, right? Then I only need to focus on. Plus, I have a lot of content I can create for it because all my streams mostly should be art. I can't go away from gaming streams completely, but I want to distance from it. So my gaming streams are a bit like showcasing my work. I make this cute little VTuber, PNG-Tuber. There's a little bit of difference artwork, and then I will also do obviously really cute. You know, let's make some blush. Give me a moment, a short silence. I didn't want it to make uncomfortable noises in your ears. Because I had to shortly, I don't know what's called in English. I'm not native English, so excuse me if some words are missing. But yeah. I needed to clear my throat. And I didn't want to do that in your ears, obviously. That would be rude. Yeah, that's nice, but I cannot use this brush for that. So, let me scroll. Thank you. Use this brush. I go a bit bigger. Just give it a nice little blush around the face area. The ears also get some of it. Just there to create some extra. I need to make sure it works with both eyes, so I'll make it like that. And maybe also here. There we go. Little tiny gradient. It's barely visible, but sets the scene and the tone. Anyway, back to drawing the other colors. What do we have here? I might draw above them. So I make a layer, draw the color, then merge it down. That way, if I draw over the skin where I have this tiny gradient, I don't destroy it. That's important. That's the magic of digital art, to be more precise. I also realized I probably drew over the lines, so I sometimes keep out of mind that I need to stay within certain lines. Especially important to not draw about the lines when it comes to the edges. It's okay if I draw over the hair and stuff, but as soon as I leave the character here in the wings, it's a bit of a transparent situation anyway. That should fix it. Anyway, where was I? Oh yeah, so doing gaming streams only to showcase my work. like PNG-Tubes, overlays and all that. That way I won't play much. Like, I love playing League of Legends, but I probably won't stream it much. Because I feel I'm too bad for it. And it's so oversaturated that I'll never be as good as any entertainer in this field anyway. So, just the hype games, like Pokemon. Anyway, for the next part, I will actually set the background a bit different. Let's go for a nice teal. We won't use teal, so that's the perfect color to put in the background. Yeah. White teal. Well, I needed a bit of a distraction from white. Not that I don't like the color white, but their clothing will be a lot of white. And I would fight with the coloring I did right now. I think I want a bluish tone in my white because you never go fully white. So it makes sense to choose a color to have as undertone. That's a bit big, don't you think? Yeah, I can much better see where I'm drawing. I still need to be careful about the edges, but at least I see it better. You might wonder why white. It's such a strange color to put as the main color for the outfit. Sometimes people like it. I usually wouldn't wear it myself, but I figured it was nice for a character that's supposed to be at the edge of discovering herself. That's why I prefer white. And we go now for a bit pixeling. I know, it's not visible, but I like to have my colors crisp at the line. Anyway, since my character here will be like the opportunity to develop in any direction I want to be, I think white is the perfect way to show that it's an empty canvas. I made 5 little fairy designs and each of them has their own color scheme as their base set, so she also gets some nice coloring in. But all of them work with also a second extra color, which is either black, white or gray. I wanted to have them especially different colored so I can have a full rainbow, as I like to include that in my designs. I know it's a bit more given to the whole LGBTQ community, which I mean I do support people or whatever they do. I think I have a little bit buy-in myself too, but yeah, I just think rainbow is the perfect color for every designer, an artist. At least in my case, it's perfect because I like to use colorful, bright colors and have it positive, you know, everything that's nice and shiny. I also use very pastel-like colors, so not too saturated, and at least for my logo, that's the colors. So I should definitely wanted to incorporate it. I need to choose one fairy to work with, which is her. She is the perfect main fairy for me, being that she can go in all directions still, while the others are fixed to one. But I still love this. At first I had it in a different color, but I changed my mind. Like a different color, not I mean different personality trait. Oh god, I drew on the wrong layer. Did I draw anything on this layer? No! God damn it, why am I even making layers? Anyway, we go with the hair. The hair is gonna be brown. I'm actually brown myself on the hair. But I like it to color it red. Dish. But brown is a nice simple hair color you can go for if you don't have a direction yet. You can color your hair afterwards what you want. The first design version of this fairy was blonde. But back then she also had a different kind of meaning behind her. As I already mentioned, I changed her a lot. I always wanted 5 and not 4. And I really pushed with the 5th a bit until I came over here. I don't like the number 4. So yeah, the others are all more like one part of things I enjoy. One for art, one for gaming, one for productivity and self-improvement and business going. I know it's a bit loud, but I put it all in one corner. Making the best of yourself, being productive, being successful, you know. And then there's one just for loving stuff. Being a consumer, because we all are. One who loves romantic stuff. Features. One who dreams about how cute our house is, and Lumity is the most adorable couple in the world. And the one that is like, I love Lux from League of Legends so much because she is the most positive character I've ever seen, and I feel like she's my spirit animal. Or the one that says, look, it's Brigatito, it's the most adorable cat in the world. Who needs another starter? Who needs another Pokemon in their life? And you can have the most adorable cat in the world. If you ruined that for me, I would just never evolve this cat. And all that, you know? Part of me that just wants to enjoy the nice things in life. Obviously, I could have gotten into Modito with everyone, but I thought the other one were a bit more obvious. And she's, like I said, the blank canvas that doesn't... I know basically where I want to go, and she also knows what she enjoys, but she hasn't found her perfect spot yet. She hasn't developed all the skills the others have. She wants to be productive and successful, but she isn't right now. Right now, she still needs to work on herself. She loves drawing, but she isn't that talented that she feels 100% comfortable, because she knows she could do so much more. She looks at really professional artists for high studios of gaming, and she's like, I want to draw like them. I draw great and I can make a living out of that, but I could do so much more. I could be someone that improves her art for herself and others' sake. I mean, let's be honest, I'm someone who wants to satisfy the people around me, so when I work with clients, I want to give them the best version of their commission possible, and that also includes becoming better and better in drawing. Becoming good at designing, so I understand some artist principles better, to make my creations more useful. All these thoughts. Which is why she is the perfect PNG-Tuber character to start with. I know how I will introduce the others at some point. I should reintroduce them to y'all at some point. I mean, there are artworks of everyone except her, as she is. This is the first time I fully draw her outside my sketchbook. So yeah, welcome Nozomi, my little fairy about dreams. Nozomi is Japanese and means dreams. I like the idea of giving someone a Japanese name, and she fitted perfectly for it. I was like the name doesn't mean. But it could be different for everyone, so yeah. Your fairy could be becoming the greatest player in this game. Being a professional esport person. Or, I don't know, becoming good in a sport. Becoming good in drawing yourself. Becoming greater in crafting. Cooking. Maybe you're just some laid back and want to enjoy music, so that's your fairy. Someone who's laid back, loves music. You don't have to create it, you can just appreciate it. Maybe you want to be an actor, voice actor, whatever. And that's what the concept of a fairy should be. The spark inside a human's heart that became true. There we go. I think I got the entire hair. She really looks nice already. Only a few colors off. Also, I forgot the wings get their separate layer too. In case I make them transparent. And then if I need to have the background entire image not transparent, I just put the same color in the back of everything. So, where were we? We merged this down. Because we're happy how we color it and make the final color. This will be a bit more tricky, but we can make it work. I pick a base color, which will be purple. Purple is a great color for dreams. And then we will work a bit outward of that. That's also why I saved it for the end, because it will be the part that needs the most care. We'll also make a gradient just like we did with the skin, but a bit more colors. Bit stronger gradient. I want to range from a dark purple, bluish purple, to a pinkish color. I just realized I probably will play Pokemon Violet too, so that fits even better. That's not the reason why I play Violet, but it fits. I do play Violet for two reasons. Because a friend of mine will probably take the other game, so why should I make the effort if I don't need to? And second of all, I just like some of the Pokemon choices there more. Who wouldn't? Like, where was it? So I like Miraidon a bit more than Koraidon. Usually I don't like the sci-fi things, I like the more fantasy ancient things, but I don't know. Miraidon is just a teensy bit better. And some version exclusive things I also like more. So that makes up the fact that I like the purple just a tiny bit more. And I can have access to everything, every Pokemon, except maybe the legendaries from the other game. Seals the deal for me. So, no, we cannot color in this layer. I usually would just fix colors in this layer, but whatever I color here will just be messed up. As I want to make the gradient as mentioned earlier. Usually I always start with the eyes and such. So weird seeing the face just one skin color blob. Well, the rest is already going so nicely. Anyway. I forgot where I was. This is probably the hardest challenge for me. I mean, when I would record a video, I have a more thorough script, but I'm someone who can ramble on and moves on to the next point because it's so unimportant and maybe not even related, but it's so easy to just get lost in thoughts. This little teeny bit reminds me of this or that and all this, you know? There's a reason why I believe I've maybe ADHD. But to find that out, we have to wait a little longer, like a few months, half a year, maybe a year. It is so difficult to get yourself tested nowadays, especially as a grown up. Which should not be bothering us right now. So I was talking about stuff. Yeah, I think we have the whole streaming and why streaming part into us of my notes. The next was why I wanted to be a PNG-Tuber. Like I said, I like the concept of it. I find them cute. I'm not a person that is good in camera. I don't like showing myself that much. And I mean, I'm too lazy to prepare myself the way I would prepare for streaming, for work. If I can't even do that at work, how am I supposed to do it for streaming? Also, my face kind of does like makeup, which is something you should really do probably when you stream. Make sure you have decent makeup. And I just realized the eyebrows aren't really colored. Oh shit. The eyebrows are moving too. So much about being careful. Maybe we can fix it. You should fix it. Hopefully. I forgot that I moved the eyebrows too when they're closed. I cannot color them. Anyway, back to this layer. Make a clipping mask that way we won't draw over. And now we go a tiny bit back to have a better view of what we're doing. While we're doing it, so I have start with this color. Let's go a bit more to the dark side. Take the pen I have, yep. Generally want this to be something I can do without having to do much of this, but need to make an exception for that. Given the fact that I have it looks so nice already. So I think I can color pick them. Maybe I should decide on the colors beforehand. So let's make a little extra sheet where we just save the colors we just used. I will also make some brighter one. And the extra pinkish one. We probably will also make this for the hair, which I forgot. So that will be fun. Just a tiny little bit of strains. This is the colors we go for. Now we can go back and focus on our gradients. I already worked myself up, so now I can work myself down. You won't see this color because this extends so much longer. I think I thought otherwise, but I like this more. On my sketch, I mean, I did the other way around. Doesn't matter. Looks better like that, right? So, next. Next, we take the exact same edge, but go for above. Oh. So... there we go. Maybe cut a little bit still down here. Just wanted to make sure it doesn't go over. So, we take the same colors. I would like to have a dark color on the outside. Probably need to re-imagine it a little bit. Don't think you see much here. Yeah, I should work a little bit more outward. Nice. I just need to fix this a tiny bit more. Yeah. And we go for this. Push it a bit back. I do love the gradient that, maybe there would be a way to make it more efficient. I don't care. We take exactly this. Select inverse. That way, we can just draw on the outside of that for the other. Maybe a bit too much. Now, for a similar effect here, I might start to work myself up from this. A little control area. There we go. For those, this will be working outward. So I just start with a really dark base. Slowly work myself out. It's also how I want to color the wings later. Here we go. I had a feeling I didn't really catch on that color. Get this selected, and there we go. It looks so much cuter that way. My. Dating online? What the hell is this? I don't even care. Let's get this away. There we go. No need for spam. I'd rather have no messages in my chat than spam messages. Well, like that. Okay. Back to our gradient version, which I tried to make of the hair now. I could do it by just simply selecting the hair. That would take a lot of effort, but we can do it. You know, brown hair is a nice thing. You don't need strands in it. It will just ruin it, overcolor it. Nobody needs that. So, let's color the wings. We will work the same way, but I think I make it like here, make an outward going color. So, we just use this as a base. We make sure we color everything. We will make the hair more visible underneath it afterwards. Go. This is one of the easiest things to do, painting nice opaque wings, not opaque, but see-through transparent wings. That's the word I was looking for. Just take an extra layer just for the wings, color it in nicely. And when you're done and happy, you just reduce the opacity. If you wanted to go extra, you could even make the part where they join together overlap and have both things opacity, but I find with this. So I just realized the empty spot in my white. So let's get quickly down and fix this. There was also an empty spot in the hair, I think right here. So let's fix that too. This should be the layer because it looks colory wise like that. It must be the colors. Anyway. There we go. There we go. We have basic wings. Really nice thing. Now we make the. We can also lock the layer. I forgot that part. It's been a while since I touched this drawing platform. I could also use a gradients tool, but I just like the idea of making it like myself a bit more. You have a bit more control over how the colors actually behave. her little highlight color. There you go. Now for the final effect. You put them around 70% and there you go. Nice beautiful wings. You let the hair through and it still looks nice. She really looks cute right now. I'm really happy how she turned out so far. We haven't even done shading or the color for the eyes. So I would like mentioned earlier, just do a basic amount of shading. For this I do use a clipping mask because I do not want to draw on the same layer. Actually, I would like to use a little extra technique. It makes things easier. We copy the layer, make that the clipping layer, set it to multiply. Make a layer mask because it's a bit less final when you do a layer mask. I think black is the color that erases everything. Yes, we stay with the one we have, and this is a bit reverse engineering. Because instead of drawing the shading, we draw everywhere except the shading. So I just make some general anti-shading line, and then we can go a bit more for detail. I mean, we can also do it the other way around. Just make it completely black and then draw with white over it. I think that's easier. So benefit of it is multiplying sets the layer to a darker version. Since we use the exact color that's there, it's less intense. It's a nice way to multiply your colors with low effort. You could call it cheating, I call it efficient. In using your program. It's important that you learn to use your program. So this is a difficult area because it's the area that is flexible, but this should work. Now for the hair, I want to be a bit more careful. And put some crisper edges in it. You should definitely use this to give the hair some texture. Otherwise it would be just flat hair. And here doesn't look flat. There you go, so much more texture just with that. As said, we kept it simple. Now we can do the similar thing for light. Just for light, I will probably not go. I don't think you can do the same thing with light that well. For light, you just use one ambient light color. I think I'll use a pinkish color. Set it to overlay. Continue with my hair texture. Oh. Now some on the face and the body. There you go. So I don't like how strong it looks here, so I smear it a bit out. Back. Well. And now right now we still haven't touched the face. We will do this at the end. I'm actually wondering why didn't I include the gradient of this thing. Give me a moment. Yeah, we might need to go back and redo a few steps. I think the lighting is okay, but we had some trouble with the shading. I don't know how to save the layer mask without destroying it. Oh. Guess I just have to accept how it looks and then adjust it. Wait, I have a better idea. Instead of destroying my current thing, I just make it a bit more simple. Reverse. That way I make every selected part untouched. Now we create here same kind of clipping mat. And just undo all the extra shading. Yeah, for you, little rascal. That's a lot of light. Now we have that fixed, we can merge these and make clipping mask out of the other. Perfect! Problem solved! I know why I had this separated. I think just adding shading and lighting manually would have worked better at this point, but I don't care. The wings won't get any. I might want to put some glitter over them. It looks so boring. So I should probably have some kind of brush for that. Let me just see what we have. We have dry brushes, wet brushes. Dry brushes can work. Special effect brushes. No. Like Cobra. This one isn't bad. Eraser, inkbox, FX, paint, real oils. I might want oils. Classic bonus. Touch pen. I like this one. It's not used for that, but it's great. I don't have any other thing to use anyway. So we use the one we have. And just create a nice little pattern. Now we make it a clipping mask, and there we go. We have sparkles. I love sparkles. Okay, now that we have the base, it's time for the eyes. The part we've been avoiding for so long, for no reason obviously. I didn't avoid them on purpose, no. I leave this open because I want the pink and the blue for the eyes. Probably a much stronger gradient than you have here. We should start at the bottom. Eyes open, mouth closed. After that we also need to do the lines, obviously. I like to have my lines colored. So we need 2 coloring lines. One for the eyes and one for the mouth. Not that much, to be honest. We should probably use one with eyes open, mouth open. Like this one, where we wrote mouth closed. I should also check how this looks, by the way, with the closed eyes. I think it's okay. Alright, let's take a little bit away. Shading is a bit too strong on the eyes. Oh no, that's not what I wanted. Okay, this should look better now. So we go back to our coloring layer. This one we need one for eyes and one for mouth, since we have them separated. I also realized I need one for each eyebrow. So 2 for eyes, 1 for mouth. Let's start with a simple bluish white. After we selected our pen. And we will just go in there as we always do. Start with the base. Now we go for the brown, which is probably not the original brown anymore at this point, but it's okay. And for the eyes, let's get shortly away. Pick a dark purple. I want a darker purple with a stronger pink effect. I might want to go into this right away, just to have a sign of gradient in here. Yeah. Shortly make sure I don't color the eye right. Hey. We color picked the upper color because I saw some uncolored areas. Oops. That didn't work as planned. And I would say we focus on the eyes now. I will put light and shading in here in one layer because why should I make all the effort as I did with the others if it's just one tiny layer? No. Let's be a little bit less on there. So now we take a little bit more fine brush with gradient to put this all together. We go a bit brighter, smaller. No. I always struggle finding out the way how to make eyes because I love eyes. I love them so much. And it's so easy to mess up the way you want them to look. I'm just scared, you know? I think we need to keep it simple. I mean, I almost like it apart the fact that I have the eye glows on different eyes areas. Yeah, I think this is alright. Looks nice enough. There we go. Now, let us shortly go back to our selection and invert it to figure out the colors we want for the eye. I want to get brighter, obviously. The eye doesn't need much shading because it doesn't have much layer. So I usually just go a little bit lighter on them, and that's good enough. And for this, we let's copy out some colors we could found around. Here we go. Next layer. Next, I would do the mouth, and then we make the eyebrows from the closed eyes. Let's take a pinkish red. Keep it in this color. And yes, I'm still using the gradient brush. I don't know why. Probably because I'm too lazy to switch. Now we take a more reddish approach for our tongue. And then we go opposite directions with them. One goes darker. I hate it when it gets so stucky. I don't know why it does that. No, not too big. Is that not too big? Why are you going bigger? For a tongue? Maybe we can get a little bit darker on the edge. But we mainly want to go brighter. Just to give it some texture. There we go, and now last but not least, the eyebrows. So we take a pair of closed eyes. Take this away, not this, I mean that, because otherwise it will look weird. And just finish the eyebrows. I also noticed to have a bit of coloring still there. So we take the soft brush because that's a bit more forgiving. And just draw over it. And then this hopefully will not be noticed. Anyway, we have one final issue to copy and get out, and it's the stupid line, which is from something. Oh, we need to figure out what this is. Not this. Not the body. It's this thing. There we go. Fixed it. Anyway, back to our layer. Actually, as long as I'm careful, we can stay within the line. And we'll erase everything that is outside the line. There we go. Next, we make a layer thingy out of it and just draw some shading and highlight in it. There you go. Nothing special. And we are done. So just to see this, we have... Maybe I need to save every version. This is our base. I might just turn everything out we don't need. Maybe crop. Oh yeah. Now we could technically interesting. So he popped every layer that is not in the up or down. That's the first time I'm working with this version of using stuff. There we go. This should be fine. Now we have everything on one artboard. What happens if I copy the artboard? Oh, that's cool. I can make all versions on different artboards. There we go. Now we can name them after what they are. Maybe sort it a bit. Now we put it in the final version to put it. C. And now I didn't want it to do it, but it's okay. IOMO. There we go. Nice. ICMC. And last but not least, we have this one where we have Eyes closed, mouth open. We put this on, this on, this on, this closed. CMO. There we have it. 4 avatars. I could probably also make it cut out in the bottom, but that should be right now. I like it. You can see the different versions, and I can definitely imagine her talking. Well, we come to our final conclusion. This is how we end. I hope you enjoyed my first stream. I think it was nice. It was lovely getting back to drawing, and I'm excited to build my stream with you on stream and off stream. As you can see, I work stuff on stream too. I hope I could somehow entertain you with my topics. I'm always open for feedback. I'm just starting, and I know right now no one wants to probably watch it and actively give me feedback, but whatever you do, I'm just glad if you even check this out and hear this, because that means you put the effort to watch the very end of the stream. And so yeah, thank you so much. I wish you all a happy day, and see you hopefully tomorrow.